Hi, Michael Balesta here. Hope you are having a good day. Time to check out what's going on with the Cleveland Browns and Cavaliers, thanks to the Browns, NFL, NBA apps, and websites. Sunday in Glendale, Arizona, the Browns took on the Cardinals. The home team took the ball first and scored a touchdown. Kenyon Drake capped off a 10-play, 90-yard drive from 5 yards out after toting the rock for the first 3 plays, which totaled 38 yards. Kyler Murray found Larry Fitzgerald for catches of 16, 16, and 10 during the series. Zane Gonzalez's extra point made it 7-0 more than 4 minutes in. Cleveland responded with a lengthy drive of their own after Dontrell Hilliard brought the ensuing kickoff back to the 20. Baker Mayfield threw a short pass to Kareem Hunt for 9 yards. Running back Nick Chubb picked up a first down on the next play. The Browns put themselves ahead of schedule for a second time on the drive with Mayfield's 8-yard pass to wide receiver Jarvis Landry. Chubb got the ball twice to move the sticks. Baker threw deep to Odell Beckham Jr., knowing that Arizona jumped early. It fell incomplete, but it made the situation 1st and 5. Beckham was the target on the next play, and his 6-yard reception moved the ball to the Cardinals' 36. After Joel Bitonio picked up a pre-snap penalty, Cleveland fell behind the down and distance. After an incompletion to Odell, Mayfield hit Damian Ratley to the right side for 21 yards. In the red zone, the drive was thwarted as Patrick Peterson picked off the quarterback in the end zone. With 4:18 left in the opening quarter, the defense was on the field for the second time. They did give up a big play from Christian Kirk, one that spanned 28 yards. Justin Burris was in coverage as Kyler Murray unsuccessfully went to Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Ogunjobi stopped Drake for a yard, then Demarius Randall held Murray to 5 to force a punt. The next Browns drive went nowhere as Chandler Jones sacked Mayfield at the Cleveland 9 for a loss of 6 after Andy Lee pinned the visitors deep. Some of the yardage was restored after Chubb caught a pass for 8. Baker threw incomplete to Beckham on 3rd and long, which meant that Jamie Gillen would punt the ball away and Tay Davis tackled Pharoh Cooper for a 2-yard loss at the Cardinals' 33. Murray was tracked down by Denzel Ward, but not before a 32-yard gain on the last play of the opening 15 minutes. Ogunjobi tackled Drake for a loss, but later on 3rd and 14, Charles Clay was open for 17 yards. He then set up a 1st and goal at the 1 on his 18-yard reception. Kenyon Drake scored his second rushing touchdown, and it was 14-0. Cleveland strung together a good drive as they needed to get back in the game. Hilliard brought the ball back to the 17. Inexplicably, the Browns were called for a delay of game penalty after the kickoff. Hunt could not find any room on 1st down. Mayfield found Beckham to move the chains. The ball was brought out to the 31 on the next play on Damian Ratley's catch of a dozen. Nick Chubb got the next 4 carries, which went for 6, 17, 3, and 33. The last one cut the lead in half after Austin Seibert slotted through the extra point with under 8 minutes left before halftime. Cooper did not gain the 25 following the return. 2 plays after Drake found more space at the Arizona 38, Mack Wilson picked off Murray to return the ball to the 28. Hunt and Chubb ran the ball the first 2 plays, but on 3rd and 2, Mayfield threw to Landry, but when Jarvis was about to be tackled, he lateraled to Baker, who gained a few yards, but it was 4th down. Seibert connected from 44, but it was disappointing that Cleveland did not get 7, fully taking advantage of Arizona's mistake. The Cardinals started inside their own 15 on their next series, following a Drake run shut down by Sheldon Richardson and Porter Gustin. Demary Bird caught a pass for 51 yards. Drake and Murray made short yardage conversions to extend the drive. Dan Arnold got his feet down inbounds in the back corner of the end zone for Arizona's 3rd score. It was very tight coverage by Sheldrick Redwine, but could not locate the football to knock it away. It was deflating because it came right before the half after the Browns had just scored. Chubb did not find much room, so Cleveland went to the locker room knowing at the time that they would possess the ball first in the second half. So that was the last play of the first half. Now, though Tanner Vallejo tackled Nick Chubb in the backfield to start the 3rd quarter, the visitors caught a break as Byron Murphy Jr. was called for interference on Stephen Carlson. Chubb, Beckham, and Hunt helped earn the team a first down. Chubb ran for 12 to the Arizona 48. 3 plays later, Mayfield went to the left side to convert 3rd and 3. A Cardinal penalty moved the ball to the 32. Chubb set up 1st and goal with his 29-yard scamper. Then Nick mustered a yard to the 2, and Baker found Ricky Seals-Jones to get the Browns within 21-17. Demarius Randall helped put Arizona behind schedule on his tackle of Andy Isabella on 1st and 10 at the 35 of the Cardinals. The defense was able to get off the field. With under 6.25 minutes left, Chubb and Hunt did not gain much, and Mayfield threw incomplete to Landry. Arizona took control from this point on. After getting good field position at their own 39, Murray completed passes to Byrd and Kirk. Later on 3rd and 3 at the Cleveland 22, Murray went back to Kirk, who was covered by Randall. The call on the field was incomplete, but the Cardinals challenged it and got the decision, which placed the ball at the 1. Drake got his hat trick, and Gonzalez made it 28-17 with under 17 minutes left to be played. The Browns methodically moved the ball. Mayfield went to Chubb, who wisely went out of bounds for a gain of 17. On the final play of the 3rd quarter, Baker completed a pass to Kareem Hunt for 7 on 3rd down, creating a fresh set of downs. Hunt gained 5. Then Mayfield found Landry for 10 to the Arizona 34. Patrick Peterson was in coverage after the quarterback searched for Beckham on the next play. The drive stalled, and Seibert missed a 45-yard attempt with just over 12 minutes left in regulation. The Cardinals did not let up, and the Browns' defense got carved up again. Byrd and Drake advanced the ball into Cleveland territory. Murray connected with Kirk on 3rd and 3 to put the home team in scoring range. Kenyon Drake rushed the ball for 9, then a 17-yard touchdown gave him 4 touchdowns on the ground, and it was a knockout punch with less than half a quarter remaining. Everything was window dressing by this point. Mayfield completed a pass to Seals-Jones for a sizable gain, but Joe Walker stripped him, and Jalen Thompson ran the ball back close to midfield. Ricky was injured on the play. Drake kept getting the ball to wind more clock, setting up Zane Gonzalez's 21-yard field goal, which were Arizona's final points of the afternoon. The Browns marched down the field for a 19-play drive as Arizona was willing to concede yards for a running clock. Mayfield ran for a first down and threw to Beckham on 2 third and short situations. They overcame a Greg Robinson holding penalty with Beckham and Demetrius Harris receptions. Odell converted 3rd and 2 from the 26. Then, on 4th and 6 down to the 1, Seals-Jones was called upon by Mayfield for the final yard. Larry Fitzgerald recovered the onside kick, and Arizona beat Cleveland in their final home game of 2019, 38-24. As it stands going into Week 16, Pittsburgh, Houston, Buffalo, and Kansas City would play Wild Card Weekend. That on the AFC side of things. Baltimore and New England are the top 2 seeds, and they would play in the divisional round. Tennessee, Cleveland, and Oakland are not mathematically eliminated just yet. In the NFC, Seattle and Green Bay lead the way, while New Orleans, Dallas, San Francisco, and Minnesota round out the top 6. On the outside looking in are the Los Angeles Rams and Philadelphia, as they hope to gain traction and qualify for the tournament. That's over on the NFC side. Meanwhile, on the basketball court, the Cavaliers hosted the Rockets on December 11th, and they gave a good account of themselves before a tough 116-110 defeat. Houston led much of the game, going up by as many as 14 points. Cleveland had a lead in the middle stages of the opening quarter and were tied in the early stages of the third. John Henson made a hook shot with just over 10 minutes left in regulation to make the score 89-88, which meant that the Cavs were on a 14-0 run at the time. Kevin Porter Jr. scored a quick 5, then Larry Nance Jr. made a shot behind the arc before Porter banked in a jumper. The lead was 10 before Harden scored Houston's next 13 points to cut the lead down to 4. Down the stretch, he and Porter matched threes, and Cleveland went ahead 108-107. Harden made the go-ahead basket with 1:03 left. P.J. Tucker increased the margin to 4 with a triple. Then Clint Capella's dunk helped finish off the game. Porter made 6 3-point shots to finish with 24 to lead Cleveland. Kevin Love and Colin Sexton each were 8 of 14. Clarkson was solid with 17 points. James Harden finished with 55 for Houston, while Russell Westbrook put in 23 for the Rockets. The Cavaliers were able to get a win in San Antonio Thursday, needing 53 minutes to end a lengthy losing streak. Cleveland led by as many as a baker's dozen, but the Spurs rallied and went up 6. With 20 seconds left, it looked like it wasn't going to happen for the Cavs, down 103-98. Colin Sexton made a layup, but with 14 ticks remaining, DeMar DeRozan missed 2 free throws, and Nance got the board to use a timeout. And Kevin Love made a 3-ball with 7.5 seconds left. DeRozan missed a shot at the end of regulation, and the Cavs did not look back in the overtime period. Clarkson made a layup, then assisted Cedi Osman for a 3. Following 2, LaMarcus Aldridge makes. Love hit another triple. Aldridge dunked with 68 seconds left to cut the deficit to 111 to 109, but Clarkson made a reverse layup on the other end. Following Patty Mills' missed 3, Sexton made 4 free throws in the final seconds to secure a 117 to 109 result. Love, Sexton, and Clarkson represented 83 of the away side's point total. Osman had 15 while Garland put in 8. DeRozan led San Antonio with 21 points. Cleveland's defense gave up 43 second quarter points in Milwaukee. They did have their noses in front on 2 occasions, baskets by Garland and Clarkson inside the 9-minute mark. But that was in the second quarter, and Milwaukee pulled away before the break and could not get the game into single digits the rest of the way. 125 to 108 was the final score in favor of the Bucks on Saturday. Porter led the Cavs with 15. Love was leading rebounder with 10. Clarkson and Thompson shot the ball very well. Giannis Antetokounmpo led Milwaukee with 29, while Chris Middleton poured in 24. Monday against Toronto, Love's 3 to start the game was Cleveland's solitary lead. As a team, the away side made 49% from the field, but the Raptors were better at 58%. Both teams kept the turnovers down. Again, the Cavaliers were hardly inside of double digits in the duration of the second 24 minutes. Darius Garland played very well as he scored 20. Colin Sexton and Tristan Thompson were very hot from the field, a combined 19 of 30. Pascal Siakam led the defending champions with 33. Norman Powell scored 26, and Kyle Lowry finished with 20. The Raptors were 20-point winners, 133 to 113. The Cavaliers survived the Charlotte Hornets by a final score of 100 to 98 on Wednesday, last night. Though it came down to the end, the shoe was on the other foot as Cleveland led the entire way. The home team were up by as many as 24. It became a nail-biter, especially due to 23 turnovers by the Cavs, forcing just 9 Hornet giveaways. The Cavs made 54% of their shots, holding Charlotte to 40%. They were plus 13 on the boards and were even in terms of sharing the ball. After Larry Nance Jr. made 1 of 2 free throws with 31.4 seconds remaining, Cleveland was up 100 to 95. Terry Rozier scored a 3 with 21.9 on the clock to cut the lead to 2. After a timeout, Sexton lost the ball, which gave the Hornets a chance with just over 16 seconds left. Rozier missed a 3 in the closing seconds, and Nance secured the rebound and win. Sexton made 10 of his 14 attempts to lead the Cavs with 23. Thompson finished with 14 points and 13 rebounds. Love's box score included 16 points and 14 boards. Cedi Osman and Jordan Clarkson were combined 12 for 21 from the floor. The Cavs are home to the Grizzlies and Atlanta on Friday and Monday, respectively. Both games will tip off after 6 p.m. Central Time. Cleveland will be idle during Christmas Day while other NBA teams will be on the court. So that is the situation with them. Just a reminder, the Browns will be playing the Ravens. That is in Cleveland. It is at noon Central Time. Though the game can be seen locally here in the Dallas Metroplex, we do invite you to come over to Red Rock Bar and Grill and watch with fellow Cleveland Browns fans. So we hope to see you there. Again, the kickoff is back at noon. So we want to see you there. I know it was a little bit different last week with the West Coast starting time and a late kickoff, but we're back at the usual time, and be sure to join us on Sunday. So please check out the Facebook group North Texas Browns Backers page and hit the like button for the latest updates there. The text of this blog is available at http://www.mjbalesta2.com. www.wordpress.com, and I'm on Twitter at MJBallesta2, on Facebook at Michael Ballesta, and on Instagram at MJBallesta2. Archive videos on YouTube can be found by searching Michael Ballesta Roman numeral 2. And if you could, I would love your feedback on the comments section. And if you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you so much. Now, I checked, and again, I know the reason that the game is on here on local television. There is a website called 506sports.com. And I should also mention that the other games involving the AFC North include Cincinnati at Miami. That's a noon game. And likewise for the contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. So that's what else is going on within the division. So we'll chat later. May God bless you and have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye. Have a good Christmas.